Okay, we are back in the Madeira community here in St. Augustine. We're looking at some Mastercraft new construction homes today. Really beautiful area and community. If you're relocating into Northeast Florida or you're considering living in St. Augustine, you're not going to want to miss this one. Beautiful finishes all throughout. A lot of what is an upgrade in most new construction homes is the standard here. So I'm really excited to showcase this to you. Now, I've helped a lot of people from YouTube successfully relocate into Northeast Florida. Reach out to me if you are considering making a move out here. I would love the opportunity to talk with you and just see how I can help. Okay, let's just hop straight into the video. Okay, we are here in the Madeira community. We're looking at the Coquina Craftsman. Absolute gorgeous home. This is one of 3 different elevations. If you're considering a move into St. Augustine and you want to stay under that $1 million price range, you're not going to want to miss these models. Now, walking up on the home, here on my right side, you can see we have the 2-car garage, and then you have this beautiful patio, which, by the way, that is a standard feature for these models. So you have 3 different elevations. All 3 of them will have a nice patio like this coming up on the home. Let's go ahead and step inside and just see what this house has to offer. Okay, we are inside the home, and as you can see, really big ceilings. They are 10-foot ceilings, which is standard, and of course the tray portion of the ceilings is an upgrade. You can get a door here. This can be a study. And it's a decent size room for sure. I mean, this could be a study, it could be a playroom. You can if you work from home, this is a really nice option, this flex space. But you have a lot of windows that let in quite a bit of natural light, and being at the front of the home, it's just very convenient because it's nice and away from like your primary or any of these secondary bedrooms that we're going to explore. Definitely a fantastic option. Now, right off of the study room, here is where your 2-car garage would be. Imagine a wall is here. We're here in the model home, so they're using it as an office, but the door would be right here. So this is typically where you'd enter from, and then you have this nice drop zone right when you walk in. Decent cabinet space, and of course you do have the soft close all throughout. You even have it here on the drawers, so just good detail. You do also have the home security and home automation touchscreen as a standard feature, which is really nice because not all of these builders will add that as an included feature. So here we've made our way to the kitchen, and I mean, look at how beautiful this is. I personally am a fan of all of the white color, but there are other color options, which I can absolutely send over to you. Nice and tucked into the corner, but still, I mean, this is all open floor plan, so you have a lot of space. You have your gas burners. Right above that is the ventilation system for it. Just giving you an idea of some of this cabinet space as well. Really cool. Now, this is an upgraded feature, but having these drawers here, so convenient for pots and pans, especially if you like cooking. You're going to really appreciate having that. Now, behind me, looking at the island, absolutely gorgeous. This thickness is an upgrade. So I like that they added it just so you can see, but where you see these drawers next to the oven and microwave, that thickness there is what is standard. Now, I'm 5'6", and I can reach over this pretty easily, so you won't have to worry if you do actually utilize that space. Now, right through here is your pantry. This is an upgrade, having this sort of walk-through area with this window here. If you didn't have that, then your walk-in pantry would just be there instead. Pantry is a really good amount of space in here, very convenient. I think having the upgrade and the pantry being kind of off to the side, really smart. I really like that look. Now, being open floor plan, you're going to have your dining room here in the middle, which is really nice because you still feel connected with all of your family. You have this window here that shows where that separation begins, and it lets in a lot of natural light. Now, what we're looking at here is a 6-seater. You can definitely get away with adding a longer table there, so don't worry about that. And then directly behind there is just your storage. This is located right under these stairs, which we're going to talk more about that upstairs because that is an upgraded bonus room. Okay, and then we have the heart of the home. This is your living area. This is where all the family, all of the gatherings are going to happen. You have those 2 windows showing very clearly where this area is, and it lets in so much natural light, which is beautiful. You can add speakers, of course, for that surround sound system, and then you have a great sight line of the rest of the home from here. Absolutely gorgeous. I know someone's going to ask me in the comments are the floors. If you look down, these floors are all ceramic tile. Here in the living room, you also have this nice indentation, so it's very clear where your TV will be. And of course, you can enjoy some indoor-outdoor living, which we'll come back and relook at the downstairs. So here we have your primary bedroom, and I gotta tell you, the size of this room, the video is not doing it any justice. You, as an upgrade, can add in this beautiful tray ceiling right above your bed, and what you're looking at is a king-size bed, so you do have a decent amount of space in here. And with the way the room is set up, people can't look into your bedroom from the living room, which I think is a feature that gets unnoticed often. You also have these 2 windows here to see into your backyard, and in turn lets in quite a bit of natural light. Let's check out the primary bathroom, because no good bedroom can have a bad bathroom, right? So walking in, immediately you can see the combined dual vanities. You do have your toilet here just blocked by that door. And then we have the nice walk-in shower. This is some of my favorite material with the tile that goes up to the ceiling. It kind of has like a fabric feel almost. You have that window letting in a good amount of natural light. And then here is where your shower head will be. The gooseneck shower arm is typically what's standard, by the way, for these homes. Now across from there will be your walk-in closet. Definitely an amazing size for the price of this home. Now I know a lot of you guys are watching from your TV, but the price of the home is in the description. Let me know if you're struggling to look at the price from your TV. I've only had a few people tell me that they might have an issue with it, so I'll probably start adding the price on the screen here, so just keep that in mind. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and look at the other bedrooms that we didn't see when we were passing the kitchen. I wanted to give you an idea of what this space looked like first. Now, if this home is starting to check a few boxes for you, or maybe you wanna learn more about this community, reach out to me just whenever you're ready. There's no pressure, but I frequently am out here helping families look at these homes. I'd love the opportunity to show you what is available. Now here through this wing, the first thing we're going to see is your laundry room. Not massive, but being nice and separated, and still having a good sight line into the kitchen. Pretty convenient in my opinion. Let me know how you feel about it in the comments. Here you do have the soft close right above the washer and dryer connections. Again, not a massive laundry room, but it definitely gets the job done. Okay, now directly out of the laundry room, here is one of the first secondary bedrooms. Now you'll notice all of the carpet on the inside. That is what is standard. Really nice room size. Personally, also, I really like the decoration that they chose for this room. I don't normally talk about that, but that bed really makes me excited for hopefully having a second kid in the future. Here's your closet space. Just pretty decent, you know, very standard size. And then you have those sliding doors for the closet. And then here is the other secondary bedroom. These windows, by the way, are nothing to scoff at. The size of them are very decent, and it lets in so much natural light depending on the lot that you choose. Really good size. And then you have the same kind of closet door here. Again, you have the slider, and the space is pretty much exactly the same. Yeah, exactly the same in here. Directly across from this room, you'll find this very thin linen closet. I just found this really funny because the door is just so thin here, but definitely convenient for towels and whatnot. And then you have the shower and tub combination down here. Only one sink, but not a super big deal. And that thickness, by the way, is again what is standard. Tile up to the ceiling, so that's a nice feature. Now you may have to watch the video a second time, but keep an eye on just the colors and the finishes that we're seeing, because it's giving you a good idea of what is available in this home as far as an upgrade that you can make. Now heading upstairs, this again is an upgrade. If you want that fourth bedroom for this home, then that's exactly where we're heading to now, which is the bonus room. I would say this room is probably perfect if you know you're gonna have people over, as far as like people staying for a few days, or maybe you have a kid in college and they need their own space. This would be perfect. So in this closet here is just your upstairs HVAC. It's actually a really good size, so you can put a little bit of extra storage in there. They have their own ensuite here with the tub and shower combination, and there's actually a decent amount of space. I pointed to this cabinet because you can see it's just a different color from the green. Tile up to the ceiling, and a decent amount of natural light coming into the bathroom. Yeah, a lot of attention to detail. I really like what Mastercraft does. And then here's what that room would look like. You know, they have this one set up as kind of like an entertainment room. A lot of windows, a lot of natural light. Of course, this can also very easily be a bedroom, a guest room. If you have a kid coming from college, it definitely works perfectly, allowing them to have their own space. Now, my favorite part of this bonus room is the upstairs terrace that you get. So it overlooks your backyard, and it is just super beautiful back here. Decent amount of space. You get really nice views depending on your lot. I mean, there's a lot of marsh out here, which is really one of the bigger appeals for living in this area. You're getting away from living directly on the beach, that sort of thing. Maybe you're coming from like Nocatee or Ponte Vedra, and you're trying to just have a slower pace of life, but still that's really community vibrant and heavy. This is definitely the area for you and your family. And it's not a 55 and older community, so like it's pretty normal to see kids riding their bikes, younger families walking their dogs or their kids down the street. You know, it's very diverse as far as age groups go, and there's something for everybody here. You know, you have homes starting in the 500s, you have homes all the way up to 1.5 million. Like, there is quite a lot of opportunity in this area. And of course, you're in St. Augustine, so you have so much to do in the community, which if you're considering living out here and you want to know how the community feels, I can send you a whole lot of information so you can get an idea of what like the shopping, the dining, what amenities are available, that sort of thing. I'll send it right over to you. Okay, we've made it to your backyard, and these are pocket doors, so they slide all the way out, which is absolutely amazing if you want that indoor-outdoor living. You have this really nice patio, nice and covered by a lanai the moment you step out. If needed, you can also get these nice and screened in. That way you don't have to worry about any bugs coming in. If you want to just leave this open, which if you're moving from up north, I mean, you can have this open pretty much year round and you're never going to be freezing. Now, they have their yard with this sort of astroturf, but you have a lot of different options available to you. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to have some more videos coming soon for this area. Now, right across from me, they actually have a great example of what you can do at your backyard. You can get that big screen, which is really cool. Back here, you can see that fire pit, and then here's what the home would look like from the back. Really beautiful. One thing to note, your primary is here, and you can't see through these windows if you're in your backyard. So that's very good to know. There is still a lot of privacy even back here. Now, the biggest mistake I see buyers who are relocating to Northeast Florida make is that they reach out to the on-site agents and the builder. The on-site agents are wonderful, but they represent the builder. That's like hiring somebody else's lawyer on the same court case. Reach out to me. I would love the opportunity to help you, and stay tuned because I have some more homes in this community I want to show you. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching the video. If you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. I don't want you to miss out on any other home tours that we do. And if you have not already, go ahead and reach out to me. I would love an opportunity just to talk to you about what Northeast Florida can offer you and how I've helped other families successfully relocate here. I'd love to extend that help to you as well. I chose these two videos because they're going to give you a really good idea of what's in this community, what other homes you could build, and some tips when it comes to upgrading different items in your home. Thank you so much for watching the video. God bless, and I will see you in the next one.